Hello, Stacy here,
Jan here.
and this video is going to be all about showing scarves and hats. Hence why I'm wearing them.
Yeah, that's true.
And so we have tons of scarves to show, so we won't talk very much about each one of them. We'll just show them quickly and move on to the next. As you can see, we are surrounded, and we will show everything that we can.
Okay.
So we're going to start, I think, with scarves, and we'll have hats after
Okay.
all the scarves.
Okay.
Fuzzy eyelash, whatever it was called,
I think it was called eyelash.
with hot pink zits inside of it.
I have a blue and green one too. You want to see it? It's in the other room.
This one's a little wider
A little
and longer.
I like that one. It's fuzzy.
Soft pink, and it's really soft feeling too, with some eyelash.
I think those were knitted with an eyelash and a regular yarn.
Looks like regular yarn inside of there
Yeah.
of pink.
Yeah. Nice and warm.
Another eyelash in regular yarn.
Yeah. Ripples.
Wow,
It
it looks
really
really
looks
purple
purple.
in the video.
Yeah. Looks more blue.
But towards, let's see here.
Still looks purple.
I don't know.
It's weird. It's blue when you look at it on the side. More blue than purple.
Yeah, it looks more like an indigo
Mm-hmm.
to us.
Yeah.
But on the video, it looks like purple.
Wow.
And the yarn that's inside is a black sparkly,
Yeah.
or a dark purple sparkly, maybe.
It's a dark purple.
It's a woolly worm. It has brown sparkly as the regular yarn, along with the brown eyelash.
You know what? You're digging out some that I didn't remember I had. It's been so long.
Most of these Mom did. Some of them I did. I'll let you know when we get to ones I did. Now this one is purple.
That's true. See if it does look purple in there. Like a pinky purple in there. It's long and skinny. With an eyelash. What was that?
Coming to
A
life.
snake. This one has fringe. Those other ones don't have fringe.
Yes, fringe.
I'm not sure that the fringe would work too well, but it's on there.
I made one with eyelash and
Yeah.
fringe.
And it's really, really long. No, that's not. Yeah,
I
that's
like
the one I'm thinking
I
of.
like the really long ones. See,
You look like
fringe.
a roaring 20s girl with that fringe.
but this is like a khaki color, like a off-white.
looks like a shag rug.
Oh, those are much uglier than that. This
Oh,
one's
yeah.
different.
Yeah, it's made with a variegated yarn and then a purple eyelash. But I don't think
So
you'll see that in there, the variegated.
The yarn.
That's the yarn
at
that
the
she
bottom.
used. Yeah. Yeah. My tags tell what they're made out of. This one's 100% acrylic. 4 inches wide, 68 inches long.
I think they should be at least from hand to hand long.
Well, that's not that long actually, when you think about it around your neck. You think?
Well, this one is hand to hand.
Okay. So how long is it? It is 60 inches long. 5 feet.
So it should be at least 5 feet.
At least 5 feet. Okay.
That way you can wrap it around your neck a couple of times maybe. This isn't really eyelash. I don't know what this is.
It was called Fun Fur back in the day.
Fun fur.
I think so. I think that's what it was called.
Oh, here's another furry. furry one.
Mhm. It's the same as the other pink one. I've got two pink ones.
Oh,
This one's 68 inches long.
longer.
Longer. Should wear some of these.
Yeah, you
I
can
know.
model.
Well, I mean, wear them as in really wear them.
Surely have. Oh, there's another purple
Man,
with a different kind of variegated yarn. As you can
That
see
one's
from
a-
the fringe.
that's a fuzzy yarn. One of my expensive yarns, probably.
Gray, blue, purple.
That reminds me of Christmas. It's red and green.
It should remind you of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty long. 73 inches long.
It's a little bit wider than the rest of them too. Red and green. Looks like the Muppets. Or Fraggle Rock. One of the two.
Okay. I think we are running out of fuzzies.
That
This
one's
is
not
a
real
different
long.
kind of fuzzy.
It's never really a big
It
fan
looks
of
like
that. Looks like it's matted.
matte. Yeah, it looks like it's already worn a bunch.
Yeah, and
even
it's
though it's not.
No. It's whatever the yarn was that was popular. I don't think I did but one or two like that, just because it looked like it was.
I knew this was going
Old.
to be a long video.
Oh, is that why you got a drink?
Pepsi.
It
The
says
best
it's
thing to come out of the
62.
Carolinas.
62 inches. Oh, that is one. Yeah.
Here's a fuzzy.
That's
This is a
skinny
short one too.
And skinny. It's for more for decoration than it is for warmth. You could wear it under your coat though. I mean, your coat over it wouldn't be too bad. What colors would you say that is?
Like mauve and red.
Mauve and red.
Doesn't look like it on the video.
Kind of an orange.
There's probably true to color.
Probably.
Right there.
Okay.
All of these have been just straight knit.
Right.
Knit, turn it around, knit,
Knit back. Yeah.
knit,
That's true.
knit, knit.
Which is what they all were when the scarves first came out, with knitted scarves with all the cool looking
Well, whenever
yarns.
you first learn to knit, pretty much that's what you're doing.
That's true. Knitting back and forth.
Knit, 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 knit. But with the eyelash and stuff, you don't have to make any variation on that because you can't see it anyway.
That's true.
We'll move on to sparkly swirlies.
Okay. Spirally looking things.
And this is a special kind of yarn.
Yeah.
So it's very skinny. It's almost like a collar
True.
that you knit inside of a certain part of the yarn
You catch a
each
reel.
time, and
you
it's only
catch a
like 5
reel.
stitches or something.
Yeah, probably 5. It's just a little loop at the edge of one side,
It looks like
and
a
it looks like a clown collar.
clown.
Yeah, because it makes a ruffle. It's a ruffly scarf. How long is this one?
60.
60. That seems to be. This is probably just one skein, I'd say.
Probably.
There's a lot of them
One
that
skein
only
was
had
supposed to
one
make
skein.
one
Yeah.
little scarf thing.
Yeah.
So this one is actually kind of like a purple and pink, but more purple.
Mm-hmm.
It's a snake.
It's a snake. It is a snake. It has a sequin in it. Makes
60.
it sparkle.
Yep.
It'll tell you on the tag. I measured them all, almost all of them.
Yeah, so I think it says 60. No, 56.
56. Not much shorter than 60. And this kind doesn't ever have a fringe because there's nothing you can make a fringe out of. So this would be a teal, would you say, or a green?
Yeah.
A teal,
Like a peacock,
a teal.
a teal, turquoise, whatever.
Okay.
We have a gray to purple one, 62 inches long.
See, there's gray. It's shades of purple. I don't know that I'd call it gray. Light to medium to dark. Yeah, didn't see it that well. That's good there. Yeah.
These are less for warmth and more for looks.
Right. I made this one a little denser than I did this one. Can you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Because I had 1.5 skeins of this and I only had one of this.
Mm.
So if you don't make it fairly thin, then it's really, really short.
But same.
Shades of gray.
Shades of gray.
Shades of gray. Well, it is. And that's kind of like silver. Almost looks purple.
Champagne.
Champagne colors. That's a good way to describe that one. I may put these on eBay and sell them.
Do Etsy.
Not eBay, Etsy.
I have an Etsy shop, but I have never put anything in it.
Well, then
but I
think
got my
this
name just so I could have it.
This is the perfect thing to put it in. Then I think we should put these on your Etsy.
You can do that if you want to. Magenta.
Yeah.
Type
Fuchsia.
color.
Fuchsia. With a sequin.
When I was young, I was in a baseball rec league or softball, and they were like, "Our color is fuchsia," and none of us. We were in 6th grade. None of us knew what fuchsia was.
Well, who said it to begin with then?
The coach.
Oh, the coach.
Our
There was a
color,
guy.
our
And he
color
was the
is
guy.
fuchsia, and we're like,
Okay.
and then when I got the shirt, it was like, "Oh, hot pink." Okay.
It's warm. I like this one too.
This one is similar, but it doesn't have as much of a ruffle, so it looks a little flatter
Yeah.
than circular. See how it has a flat side to it, and then
Yeah, it's different.
and this is also a teal, I would say.
Yeah, definitely teal. It might look more teal if it was in sunlight, I guess, instead of artificial light. This always reminded me of brains. You see it?
Blangs.
Yeah, because it's just kind of, I don't know, lumpy stuff upon lumpy stuff.
Blangs.
Brains. It's brains.
Black one with some sequins
Yeah.
throughout. If you see any little sparkle in there, there's sequins. And then we have a off-white one,
Mhm.
same thing,
Yeah.
some sequins in it.
Those sequins in the white one are rainbow colored. The ones in the black are just black. 76. And black.
All right, that's all of our round ones.
Oh, okay.
What would you like to do next?
Why don't we do, just these are just different. Not
Okay.
this one.
All
or
right.
this one.
Hey, you're taking away our bottom here
Oh, is that
for people
white?
to look at.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so we have this one.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't finish the ends. Oh, I can't decide to put a fringe or not on it. What would you say? Fringe or no fringe?
Fringe. I
Fringe.
always go fringe.
No, I've got some.
I like
that
this
color.
one. It's really wide.
Well, it's thin, so that way it'll roll to give you some warmth. And I love that yarn, which you will find out. I have lots of stuff. Here's the same thing, same yarn, in a different.
Pattern.
Mm-hmm.
This is crochet, this one.
Yeah, and this is knitted.
That one's knit.
That's true. That is crochet.
And this is the same pattern as that one.
I think this pattern was on the label.
Oh, okay.
And it's easy. It's very repetitive. I'll get it right in a minute. That one's bright. I was gonna try it. It's not one that I would do again. I mean, that's just too bright for me.
I like it better if it didn't go from yellow to green and then back to yellow. If it switched and it kept up with the rainbow.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's one skein. So I made it skinnier than this one, so it would be long enough.
I like the variegated yarns.
True.
I think that's the only. Here's another one that's a different pattern. We have short, skinny triangles.
Yeah.
So one triangle going that way, and then the next one going that way.
I only
You
did
can
one
see
like
'em.
that. It was unusual.
It's all right, but it ends up making stripes anyway.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
So why not just do a? This is knit. Why not just do a regular?
And there's a word for that too. It's, I don't know if it's the same word as the
So it has,
basket weave
like,
one.
The lime green into the orange into the pink into the teal and turquoise with a little fringe at the end. So this one will actually, I think, be really popular with people.
You think so? Only did one like that.
Because
I
of the
wasn't crazy
colors.
about it. Because of the colors. Okay.
This one is like a dark sage green. And it's, what's that? Not velvet.
Velour.
Velour. This one does look like shag carpet.
But it's warm.
This one is just straight stitch.
Yeah.
Knit.
What makes it
We've only
unusual
had
is the little legs that come out of it. I did.
Okay, here's one that I made. This one is really long.
Oh.
And this one is also big triangles, but they're bigger.
Yeah.
It goes like, this is
You
also
can see it in the camera
the
where you
Nora
can't see it.
yarn.
You still have any Nora yarn?
Only ones that already
Working on
started
now?
a project and then set it down for years. This one's
Wow. Good heavens, how long is that thing?
very
200,
long.
200, 200 inches. Would you wear it that long? Wrap it 2 or 3 times?
Yeah, sure. Teals, magenta, purple, gray. We're nearing the end of the scarves. This one is crochet.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is a variegated yarn. It looks like fall colors. Browns,
Yeah.
red, orange,
A little
and
bit of green.
greens.
The pattern came from an Afghan pattern. I just did one repeat of the pattern to make it look like that. It might have been the only skinny yarn I had left. All 3 of these are the same type yarn, just different colors. And they're all 3 the same
Pattern.
crochet pattern, yeah. So you got white, red, and black. You got teal, like 2 or 3 shades of teal with maybe a white, off-white.
It's ombre.
It's an ombre, and this is the pink and black. It gets really dark back through here. Pink and black. These are pretty long too. This was the pattern that was on the yarn. See how long this one is. 88. Yeah.
Right, now we'll move on to the basket weave.
Okay. What was the word did you say it was?
Interlac.
Interlac. Weave.
So this is a knit pattern. On one side is the right side and the other side is the wrong side.
Yeah.
So we have, this is a Nora yarn?
Probably.
This is.
I'm not sure about that one. Does it say wool? No, it's not a Noro.
It says wool. 100%.
Yeah, but I think I put Noro on the ones that were actually Noro yarn.
Noro is a brand.
Yeah. That one's softer than this.
It's like a basket weave, but on the back side, it doesn't look as pretty, so you kind of have to make sure that you wear it like this.
Yeah.
I made this one. Purples, blues, got a little bit of orange in there. All of these have fringe.
Fringe is cool on these kind of scarves, though.
I made this one too, and we've discovered it has an extra square throughout it.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
It gets a little bit
They'll
bigger
never
there
know.
because there's
They'll
an
never
extra
know.
square.
This one's pretty. I like that one too. You made that one? Did you
I
make
made
that one?
I
Or
don't
did
know.
I?
It looks like my colors.
That
The
one's
colors
pretty.
that I like.
That one's pretty.
I did not make this one.
No, I made that one. Pinks and grays. A little bit of cream. That looks good on the video though. Doesn't it?
All of
The
these
colors
look good
do.
on the video. I think.
Got yarn fuzz in my mouth. And that's the same yarn as yeah, whatever it was, I don't remember where it is.
The
now.
crochet one that we showed earlier.
Oh yeah.
Looks pretty in the video.
And then the one over there that I haven't finished,
I like this one.
that matches a couple of the hats. It's just cream. Yeah.
But same pattern.
Very very clean looking. Anybody would like a cream one. I gotta finish this.
Except me.
You wouldn't like cream?
I like color. A lot of color.
Alright.
And now onto pooling.
I think all of them are over there. Pooling yarns. If you don't know what a pooling yarn is, it's a certain, it has a certain length of each color. Some of them have 5 colors. No. Most of them have 5 colors, don't they? I can't remember.
Red Heart Super Saver Pooling.
It's hard to find. It didn't take off very well in the yarn crocheting community. I think it's because it's hard to understand. And if Stacy hadn't been a mathematician brain, I still wouldn't know how to do it. It makes a plaid.
There's a gray color in there.
It's where the black has bled over in the white when they dyed it, I guess. Yeah.
But you stitch
You
it
can
in
see the
in a
pattern.
certain way that it makes the pattern as it goes by itself.
Yeah. It's in the way the yarn is dyed.
This one is mine. Mine has 6 colors.
I think, is it 5 or 6? Some of them have 5, some of them have 6. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one's a 5.
this one's 6. And here's one finished of that same color.
See, it's wider than the 5. Because you have to have another 3 rows. If it's got 6. You can't make it any thinner, any skinnier than what the colors allow, because then the pattern doesn't work. That one's brighter than what it shows under the lights.
6 colors.
Yeah, and it's like a hot pink and an orange and a yellow and a green and a blue. That makes that pattern.
I have one that I'm making.
Is it the blue and cream one? Oh. Because
It's
I
from
gave that one away, the other one.
Lion Brand Ice Cream Scoops. This color is parfait. I can't take it.
Let me see it.
I'll bring up my box.
Here.
Because I have the yarn where it goes through this hole on the Bojangles box. So I put my
Can't take
spoon
it out.
in the box and then be knitting and it just comes out the little hole. And this scarf I'm
pretty.
making.
I like that. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
And it's crochet with a very big needle.
It's a baby yarn, which is very thin.
And soft.
Yeah, thin and soft for a baby. I need one of these.
Okay. Hats.
Hats.
So my hat that I'm wearing is knit, and it's the pattern's really easy. It gets stitched in the round. So the this is Noro yarn also, and this is basically 3 rows of purling, 3 rows of switching between purl and knit, and then 3 rows of knit, and that's what makes it poke out and go in and poke out and go in. And I have one that's on, here's the yarn, Noro, N-O-R-O, even though the tag's on top of it.
Yeah.
Silk Garden. So this one is a different kind than
It's a silk.
the
Yeah.
Scarves was.
Yeah. Scarves for wool.
And this one, so you can see there is stitched in the round, and needles are fairly small, not sock needles, but
No.
fairly small, and then it just variegates the colors as you go.
So is this the same as that?
Yes.
Okay. Small.
But anyways, you put your skein inside of the box, and then you have your knitting outside, and you put the thread through the little hole.
Pretty smart, pretty smart. You gonna put it back on?
Sure.
Okay. Alright.
And then we have a different kind of hat.
Well, this one is, where is that one? This one is the only one like that.
Well, this one is just straight crochet,
Yeah, in rows.
rainbow color,
That was before
and
pattern.
you make a rectangle, and then you just gather the top.
Yeah,
And she put a brown fuzzy ball,
fur palm
fur
Which-
palm.
is what's popular right now. Yeah. a double boggin.
You know, people around the world don't call these toboggan.
I know
like
they
us.
don't, but they should be. It looks pretty good on you, Stacy. It's hard to distinguish all the colors in the video, though, just because the red and the orange are pretty
We got all these
Oh,
all
did you
these
get my
balls at the Michaels. They have gray ones
bag? There's a
and
lot, Graham.
white ones.
Sable. This is called sable, I think. No, it says shadow.
Black ones.
Dark
and then
brown. Dark brown. 2 shades of brown. I like the dark brown the best. I didn't see dark brown the first time we had fur palms at Michael's. They came later. Grays.
They're pretty big.
There was 2 shades of gray too. One is called, see the difference? One is called,
Gray wolf.
yeah, and this is just gray. It's got a black tip to it, is why it's gray wolf. To get them to, they have a hook on, a loop on them. Probably to put on
Brown.
shoes or whatever. If you shake them out, then you can see how furry they are. I like the white ones because they have an edge on them too.
Oh, that's attached.
This is attached.
The hat and the scarf that goes together. This one.
Yeah, and this is the same thing.
The hat and
This
the
is
scarf
just
that
the
goes
pinks.
together.
And this one,
Like this one.
and there should be 3 of them.
That's 3.
1, 2, 3. All these came out of the variegated. The name of this is Polo. That's the color name. It's called Polo. Why, I don't know.
I like this one
You like that one?
because it has all the color.
It does. Greens to blues to purples to
And the
fuchsia to
Then she did some that were just she picked the colors and changed the color.
yeah. You can pick your own colors. There's one. Yeah. Here's all purple. Shades of purple. And then I have black, red, and gray, which is NC State colors.
Or a lot of different schools.
Was made for an NC State person. And here's purples and blues. That shows up really good on the video. The purple and blue does.
With a black palm.
The black palm. That's for Michelle. That's Michelle's. Here's gray, teal, and I don't know, is that a raspberry color? With a gray palm.
Raspberry.
Raspberry with a gray palm. Gray palm's pretty, I think. Here's red, orange, and yellow. And that's all that's in it. You just variegate it with a dark brown palm. Dark brown. Looks red in the video, but it's dark brown. And then I have these that go with the white
Scarf.
The white scarf. One's got a sable palm and the other one has a dark brown. And they're two different sizes. One's bigger than the other. For smaller heads or larger heads. And then we have the rainbow colors. Here's the rainbow one. Purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. And then here's just green, blue, red, and purple. think that's it.
That is
Lord
it.
knows it's enough.
Yes.
I agree.
So,
Makes my nose itch.
subscribe to me, please, on YouTube, Sassy Stacy Noel, the channel that you're watching right now. And I have Instagram that has all crafty stuff on it as well. And I will figure out the name that I had for my Etsy shop
Okay.
and post it below or on the video up in
We can put some of these on Etsy and sell them,
this corner.
hopefully.
So
Already sold 4.
that way, if you like any of this stuff and want to buy it, I would
We'll
say
put a
it's
price
pretty
on.
cheap. She prices them pretty cheap.
Well, I mean, I price what I would pay for them. I don't.
People would pay more,
outrageous.
but she prices them cheap. So if you like it, go buy it.
Yeah.
Or you can even kind of pick what colors you like out of here and just private message me on Instagram, Stacy Noel CP, and let me know what colors you want in one hat.
And then we can always show them all the colors that we have too.
And you can kind of mix match scarves with hats too.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Thank you so much for watching,
See ya.
and
Oh.
have a wonderful Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah. Bye.
Bye.